Hi guys, Amanda from Whitewood Acres, and thanks for joining me today. Look who's here!
Chickens.
The elusive Rick Jackets, home off the road. This guy's been gone for a few weeks, so now that I've got him home for a little while, I've got a pretty big honey-do list for him. But today's going to be an easy one. We're going to go out together and clean out the bluebird houses because the bluebirds are going to be here any day now. I might even be late on this. We're going to go back to the back of our property and grab some of our trail cams because they've been out there for a few weeks. So we're curious to know what's been going on with the wildlife back there. We were going to take all the T-posts from around our pond, which was supposed to hold up a snow fence that didn't actually get installed this year. And we're going to move them to the other side of the property and just make a temporary, semi-permanent fence between a new neighbor that we have, and our chickens keep invading his yard. So, and it's hard. They're so sneaky. It's like 1 minute they're here and 1 minute they're not. So I think we're just going to have to put up a fence. Usually we have kind of like a tall grass barrier between our places, but the chickens are just not, they just don't care. They're just going to do their own thing. So we were going to do that today, but since it snowed and we had a really cold night last night, the ground's going to be kind of semi-frozen. So that's not going to be a very fun job. So the sun is out. We're going to take advantage of it and go have a nice walk to the back of the property and do some necessary things, but also kind of chill.
Yeah. Easier kind of day.
Yeah. That's the kind of homesteading Rick likes. I like to like go and get plans checked off the lists, and
I like to take time and enjoy the scenery. And
yeah. But I need him.
Yeah.
I need his muscles, so
I don't mind it.
He has to come along for the ride.
I used to like to come home off the road and relax and chill, but this way it's like Rocky Ford kind of training, which I love.
It's fun.
It's good.
Fit.
I'm not joking. I enjoy it. Come home and stay active, and it's better.
Yeah. Farm fit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're in the garage. We kind of keep our boots and coats and stuff that are farm related out here. So we'll suit up and get ready to go, get our stuff together. And I guess we'll start with bluebird houses.
I'm going to put some wood on the fire so it's toasty when we get back.
Definitely something I want to do. It's very cold out today. Winter's back. Straight crazy. She's gonna go catch him. Stay out of the pond. They're all wild. They're sick of being cooped up. They just come out here and run and wrestle and run and wrestle. Get their sillies out. Michael's house right there. Oh, Mikey. He likes to mark the perimeter. We get a lot of coyotes. We get a lot of everything, actually. We have really healthy wildlife population around here. It's pretty excited to see what's on the trail cams because we've seen some activity back there. Okay, let's stop here and give these girls some oyster shells, and I'll give the crows their offering. Alright, here's the compost. There's their peanuts and a full egg. I saw one flying off the other day with the eggs in their mouth. These composts I'm getting ready to come up here and start turning these. You can see all around them. It's just all the chicken and pig manure and bedding which will eventually get turned in, but I like to leave that on the outside because that's a lot of carbon material, so I can add that in as I want. This small bin is actually finished compost from last year. There's a bit of new stuff on top of it, but it's only going to need to be turned a few times, and we'll put that solarizing tarp over top of it, and it's going to be ready to go for spring planting. Oyster shells delivered. It's going to be time to take our winterizing off the chicken run. This is 6 mil polyethylene greenhouse film, so it's really nice in there right now.
They want out so bad, but I think we should wait till we get back from our walk.
We can wait till we get back.
We've had a hawk in the area for 2 days now.
Yes, I just saw 2 crows fly by. Oh, here's one of them right there. When they see us coming out here, they start talking to each other. They tell each other that there's good stuff coming. Alright, so the first of our birdhouses is just over here. We put these fences in a couple years ago, and one of the first things I did was build bluebird houses because we have bluebirds that come here in the spring. Now, what has happened the last couple of years is bluebirds start off in there, and then it ends up the end of the season is swallows. So I don't know if the swallows are kicking the bluebirds out, or if the bluebirds just have their brood and then they leave, or what. Okay, so here we are at the first one. Let me take a look. I think this one is the top comes off. Yes, because I have it bracketed on. So now, if I were to make this today, I would just make it so the bottom swings out and you can pull all the stuff out. But I just did it. I don't know. I bracketed it on here. And the screws take the top off. And you know what I learned last year?
What?
To pay attention to which way the wind is blowing. Because I pulled out all the stuff out of the birdhouse and it landed right in my face. Oh, that was a little wasp nest that just fell. Alright, that's one. I think the second batch that I made are actually proper, so they might be easier to get to.
No big deal.
Okay, yes. So these houses all promote insect-eating birds. These are 4 insect-eating birds. So whether it's a bluebird or a swallow living in there, either way, they eat a lot of insects. Okay, so this one I did properly. So it has a little hatch right here. So if you take this out, oh, maybe the wood's just kind of, oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Don't stand downwind when you pull that out.
Oh,
This one has tons of stuff in it. Look, let me put the camera under. Oh my gosh, it's jammed full. You might need a stick or something for that.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It's giant Bowie knife. Wow. Wow, look at it. What's in there? Oh, is that a baby bird? Oh no. That one didn't make it. Shoot.
It was a baby bird.
Look at the cool feathers though. Wow. All right, very cool. Okay, wow. Well, that's
interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's nature, you know. There's only one in there, so the other ones probably did okay. And that's good, right there. We dropped a screw, but I suspect it's in this screw-shaped hole in the snow. Oh geez, we might not. Oh, there it is. Yay! Whoa, that one was full too. Damn it! We do it every time.
Gotta take your own advice, baby.
Because I'm so interested to see what's in it, if anyone lived in it or...
Yeah, this one's crazy. Oh, yeah. This one's full all the way to the top, I can see.
Oh! It's still coming.
That's funny, this one's a different nest.
Yeah,
with,
it's all
with
sticks.
Sticks, yeah. Interesting. Still more. Look.
Wow. Well, no one was building in there this year unless we cleaned it out.
Sure.
Go continue our walk.
Sounds good.
I think it would be a good idea to stop at the Quonset and put on a little tick spray. I'm going to anyways. The other day, and I found one of my pants, and I was doused in off from top to bottom, and they were still on me. So, I know we have a can of it up here somewhere. There it is. Well, I don't like to use it often, but I want Lyme disease even less.
Do you want to hear a story I just read on the internet?
Sure.
Some lady apparently snorted something like 3 grams of powdered LSD because she thought it was cocaine. And it's like 350 times the amount of dose you should take. She went into a coma, and so she vomited for 12 hours, then was under the effect of the drug for 36 hours. When she came
Longest
out,
day ever.
she had lost a chronic foot pain that she had got from getting Lyme disease.
Oh wow.
Isn't that crazy?
So it can't survive copious amounts of LSD. Alright, so here we are now in the sugar bush. And I pulled all my tops last week. And I just abandoned all my equipment up here. So it's time to come pick it all up. Take it home and wash it. Pack it up for next year. May as well leave this here.
Yeah, okay.
We'll come back and get it on our way out. So we're about halfway through our property. So the house is way over there. And we're about halfway through. And now I've got all this. So we're going all the way to the very back of it. Or the back of our property butts against a little bit of marshland. So it's nice that no one will ever be able to like build on our property line here. All right, here we go down Coyote Run. Puppy dogs. It's one of our little chill spots that we made along the way on our trail.
Yeah.
Got this little deck here.
It's funny how I was just thinking actually on the walk about how when this kind of size of property, you start naming all the little spots because you need to refer to them as something. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So this is definitely our chill spot.
Mm.
We just walked by Titus's tunnel.
Yeah, there's a Titus little guy who needs a little fix up here, but he's got a little secret tunnel that goes through here. We've got another bench over on there's another trail on the other side of this, so it leads to another little, I don't know, it's kind of like a little forest door, and it comes out. Yeah. So there's this cool little tunnel that it's really hard to see when it's just sticks.
Yeah,
but
when
it's all leaves and stuff, it's very visible. So that's his little secret spot from one spot to the other. Very nice. Just good little spots to stop on the way down the trail.
And you can't really tell right now, but this becomes the thing we call Butterfly Alley.
Yes, this is called Butterfly Alley. All along this left side of the trail, it fills up with Joe Pye weed, and they love it. I mean, right now it looks abysmal.
You should do it before and after.
I know, right? Definitely. And so We get a ton of monarchs here.
Yeah, I've come down there and there's been like 40, 50 monarchs.
Yeah,
just
so
chilling there.
that's why we just call it Butterfly Alley, because I mean, you would be hard pressed to come down here in the summer and not run into several butterflies, but that's where they all like to hang out. And we have another little walking trail. It's like a big loop, and we leave the middle all unmowed, and it's all just like goldenrod and Queen Anne's lace and Joe Pye weed, and so it's all just wildflowers, and it's just full of monarchs. And they lay all their eggs there, and there's a bunch of milkweed there too. So the caterpillars just munch away. Come on, buddy.
Oh, hey, look, I wonder if it's... Oh, no.
No, that's...
Look. This one's left-handed. This one's left-handed. This one's left-handed.
Oh, no.
3 left
Something
hands.
was hungry and had some nibbles out of that
Yeah,
one.
this one's been eaten.
Missing
Oh, yeah.
the finger. Must have fell off the quad. So I built this little bridge over here. There's a little creek. I built this little bridge over here a few years ago. I just stuck a couple of logs into the dirt and screwed these planks on, and it's still going strong, eh?
That's been, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Really funny.
We used to come over here and jump over it like a hurdle.
And then, you know, the best thing is that it just led to now the path has
Yes,
naturally been cleared.
yes.
But you always use this one spot.
Yeah, because we used to go in at different places because
Yeah.
there was never like a designated area. Oh, Sissy. There'll probably be some frogs out there today. Look, she's blowing bubbles. I don't know if I can catch it on here. She stuck her face right in. She's blowing bubbles. This dog, you wouldn't believe it, a year ago, she was born up in a high apartment in Toronto, her and her sister, and they never took her outside, never took her down for a walk. They just, I think they peed on the balcony or pee pads or something. I don't know what the heck, but this dog was like a year old and she had never been outside. I can't imagine. Like, why do you have dogs? And her sister was euthanized, unfortunately, so we got her before anything could happen to her. And through the Boxer Rescue in Ontario. And she's the best little dog. And she loves being a country dog. Hey?
She sure does.
Doesn't mind the mud or the snow or swimming or any of it. She's all about it, and I just can't believe she was stuck up in an apartment for the first year of her life. All right, well, now we're in our little cedar grove back here, and this is where we like to keep our cameras because we get a lot of activity back here. This is like our little animal highway. It seems like everybody travels back here. So we've got one up here a little bit higher on the tree because right across from it there's a lot of activity, and it looks to me like a pileated woodpecker because it leaves really, really big holes. So I hope we've got some footage of that. And then we've got another one over here just placed a little bit lower where we can get like the foxes and there's a fisher that lives back here. Yeah, I mean all the regular things, the squirrels and blue jays and raccoons and things like that. But we've gotten porcupines, ermines, fox, coyotes, deer, rabbits, beaver. They all just come through this area. There's water on the one side of it. So, and then we've got the trails back here too. So, I mean, of course they're going to use that instead of pushing through the brush. Yeah, this is pretty. Everybody likes to come back here, even in the winter. It's the cedar grove is just kind of like its own little world back here. It's so pretty. And we get amazing fungi back here. So many different types of fungi back here. So we found September to be kind of the sweet spot. If you get like a warm September day and it rains, you got to come back here and look around because it's like everything just like, it's like the desert flowers. They all just open up, eh? And
Mikey, come here. Come on, Mike. He matches it perfectly.
this is another rescue. He was born outside and he loves being outside.
I'll say it.
But he also loves starfishing in the king size bed, so he's not roughing it too hard. He sure does love it here.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on,
guys, let's head back. Other stuff to do. So this is nature's popsicle right here. That is sugar maple syrup or sap.
Is it?
Yeah. This is where I had it tapped. And it's run down and frozen. Is it sweet?
Yeah. Not like a popsicle, but it's sweeter than...
It's got sweetness to it, right? It's maple water. It's just maple water.
That's
Neat,
cool.
huh?
It's very good.
I wish Titus was with us. He would like, think that was so cool. Always makes me a little sad at the end of the year, just like the few days that it takes for the tree to scab over and stop running, crying. I just hate the sap getting wasted. I want it to go back to the tree, but it'll do its thing. It'll scar over and start holding its sap in. Come here, Blackberry. Oh, he's running.
Oh, I'm jumping. Nice leap.
Oh, buddy. You are silly today. You got full of beans, dude. Well, I know. We usually take Blackberry on our walks, too, but not in the winter time. And he does not. It's not true. Pigs don't like mud. He does not like the mud at all. In fact, he picks his feet up like they're injured. Like, oh, like, like the mud burns his hooves. He likes, oh! You are full of beans today. Did you see that?
Yeah,
He wants to play with Sissy. You want to come out and be silly too? The problem is when he comes out here and sees how wet the ground is, he's not going to like it. So we'll just wait till a dry day, boo-boo. Silly boy. Here he goes. I feel like he's just gonna like burst into a run. Gonna go see if the birds dropped anything out of the feeder. Oh, Blackberry, he does what he wants. The garage. Nice toasty fire. Oh yeah, it feels good in here. Alright, well, that was a nice walk. Not an overly productive day, but like I said, those things had to get done. I'm glad you joined us today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. There, way out there, I don't even know if you can see it, is the crow on the compost. Let's see if he flies off with his egg. Oh, I think they chased it off. Oh, and he's got the egg in its mouth. I can see it. Amazing. I'll go right there and eat its egg.
That's the end.